Hi there, my name is Kaylee.
My name is Shay.
And we're tackling some Big Dead.
In the Big Apple.
And we believe the journey to financial independence and physical fitness happens a little bit every single day. So come join us on many every single days. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
We're going on a walk, even though it's already 83 degrees outside. Because we gotta get some steps in, some outdoors time before we get our day going, you know?
Yeah.
We're also trying to continue our journey to trying all the restaurants and shops and things on our street because we wanted to be more in tune with the neighborhood. So we're gonna stop and get a little coffee and probably a little pre-breakfast pastry.
Mm-hmm.
It's just maybe not in line with fitness goals, but we can make all things work.
Yes, you can. We
Um,
made a little pastry work yesterday.
That's true. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna check out a spot that's honestly right around the corner from our house.
Yeah.
And it has great reviews from the neighborhood, which is saying something because there's an abundance of like little snack and pastry shops in our neighborhood. One might say too many,
Yeah.
which is crazy coming from me because y'all know I love a dessert, but it's too many. But this one, good reviews. So we'll check it out.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm tired. I need coffee. The local place online said they were open at 8. Nobody was in there. So we're going to have to go to Krispy Kreme Donuts because there's one on the list. Or we can go to the Dunkin' Donuts. What do you want?
I think I would rather do Krispy Kreme.
All right, let's do it.
Literally can't think right
Yeah. A fun fact of Kaylee lore is that in late 2020, heat of COVID is COVIDing, but like the city has slowly started to open back up again. I had what one might refer to as a small mental breakdown, and I had a full-time job in the mornings. I was opening a store. I was on track to management with my company, the company I work for right now. I was opening a store 6 to like 3 every day. And I had like a small little mental breakdown. I got another full-time job working overnight at Krispy Kreme in Midtown Manhattan. It's like a gigantic Krispy Kreme in Times Square. And they were 24 hours. And I was working 85 plus hours a week for like 4 straight months. So me and Krispy Kreme Donuts, we go way back. And I think back to the number of donuts I ate at that time while I was having my little small separation from reality, and it was probably like 6 or 7 at night minimum, but I was awake for so long that I didn't gain any weight because I never stopped moving for like 3 months, and then I got so stressed that I broke a tooth in my sleep and I finally had to quit that job. Fun fact. Another fun fact directly related to that one is that because of that experience, when Shay met my family, the first thing they told her was that I am not allowed to have a second job because that's an indicator of me having a mental breakdown. All right, Krispy Kreme Donuts out of 10 experience. I got a original glazed cinnamon roll. Mm-hmm. Shay got the original glazed donut, and we got iced coffees, which I will say, their coffee has gotten better since I last worked there.
Yeah.
So that's nice because their coffee was pretty freaking bad when I worked there.
My problem is that I don't want to skew the scales because in my mind it's like I don't want to give it a bad grade because it's everything a Krispy Kreme donut should be.
Yeah, it's tough,
You know?
because it's, of the Krispy Kreme's experiences that I've had in my life, that one was 10 of 10.
Yeah,
The girl was super nice.
Yeah.
The coffee was good. The service was fast.
Yeah.
The donuts are super consistent and delicious. Yeah. But I also don't want to be like
giving it a 10 of 10
compared to other things.
When we gave Tokyo Ya not a 10. You know?
For service and quality, or for service, 10.
Yep.
But for, the quality of the treats, they're good for what they are, but compared to some of the other incredible, delicious treats,
That's true.
it's probably like a 7. So
Yeah.
let's call it an 8.
And it doesn't have neighborhood vibes.
Does not have neighborhood vibes.
Non-neighborhood vibes give it like a 5. So I think maybe that rounds out to like a 7.
7?
Yeah.
She loves a 7. She loves to give it 7. Yeah, the neighborhood vibe. Because, I think the goal of this whole list is to come up with places that if somebody came to visit and they were like, what are the the top 3 things I need to do, would we recommend it? And no, we're not going to recommend a Krispy Kreme donut.
Yeah.
But if you really want Krispy Kreme, go to that one. That one's great, you know?
Yeah.
So I think a 7 is fair.
Yeah.
It's 85 degrees, which isn't that hot technically. 80% humidity,
Yeah.
which makes it feel like 100 degrees. I'm damp.
But we got some steps in. We got 2 kilometers.
Great.
Pretty good.
Last summer I climbed these stairs 25 pounds heavier. I don't know how I did that. I may not make it right now. When I'm complaining about our electric bill sometime in July, I want someone to link me back to this moment right now. It is worth it. I don't know what it's gonna be. It is worth it. This is crazy. What is he doing? You let him bully you into this. You were actively working.
Yeah, it was. He jumped up onto he dug his claws into my thigh and stepped all over my keyboard, and I just let him. He's so cute.
It used to be cute when Giles slept on the desk while we were working, but now he is the whole desk. I got up and made lunch, and he won't move. Harvey, move. Don't slap me. Get up. Get out of my chair, bro. Move. Are you gonna work the rest of my day? Can I take the day off and you're gonna take my meetings? This is crazy. This is crazy. What?
Can I get up there too?
No, she cannot. There's no room. Oh, boy butts. I forgot to film the beautiful sandwiches that Shay made for dinner. Shay made some beautiful ham and cheese sandwiches for dinner with the Trader Joe's Carolina Gold barbecue potato. Oh my god, Carolina Gold barbecue potato chips. They're so mustardy and delicious. They're so good. And then for dessert this week, we got this Trader Joe's like 3-pack. It's called like a dozen bites or something, a dozen treats, whatever. And it's 3 different little cakes like this. But there's 4 of each of these. So what's this flavor?
I don't know.
Shay has no idea.
It's delicious.
So the taste, you don't want to try to describe it at all?
It tastes like a toffee moment.
Okay.
It's very
Alright.
tasty.
So there's 4 of this one. There's 4 of like a raspberry moment one. And then there's 4 of another kind of chocolate one that we haven't tried yet. It's perfect little bites. They're like 60 calories. It's like a perfect little sweet treat. I found them at the Trader Joe's the other day and I was like, hell yeah. I think we've decided, since I'm not going into the office tomorrow and it's also gonna be so hot, that I'm 12 hours in advance vetoing our walk tomorrow morning because I was so grumpy this morning. So we're gonna film our Tuesday video during what would have been our walk time tomorrow, or maybe breakfast first then video, whatever. We'll have some free time in the morning to film our video. We're gonna do it then, so we can just kind of chill the rest of the evening. What are you gonna do?
So,
What are you sewing?
a dress. I'm sewing a dress.
Sometimes Shay is thinking real hard about the question I'm gonna ask her, and sometimes she guesses wrong. It's like yesterday at breakfast when
Normally they ask what kind of toast
you order breakfast and they say, okay, white or wheat for toast. So Shay ordered breakfast and the girl said, what kind of juice do you want? And Shay said wheat. And the girl was like, wheat juice? We got wheat juice.
We had a good chuckle about
Yeah, she left too. It was fine. We hadn't had our coffee yet. But that's what just happened. Shay was anticipating me say, oh, sewing or something. And oh, you're funny. I'm going to play my game to everyone's surprise. How are chores looking?
They're looking pretty good. Everything's done except for the scoops and the office tidy and evening dishes.
And that's all me. Sometimes when Shay does a lot of chores throughout the day, she'll just leave a few on there. And then I'll say, how's chores looking? And she'll just list them. Like that, with that look. because those are from me. All right, we're gonna finish this episode of Abbott Elementary, and then I'll knock out a couple chores maybe. It is hot still, but we're cooling down. I can feel it cooling a bit.
Yeah.
For a moment there, around 3 o'clock, it peaked, and I was just
That's because Kaylee
melted.
had to put on a hat for a meeting.
Yeah, I was in a meeting and I was chatting, and at the end of the meeting, I was like, I'm dead, I'm dying, I'm dead.
And I was like, hey, maybe just take off your hat and see what happens.
Nope, I'm dying.
Worked immediately.
No, it didn't. This is what the afterlife looks like. All the chores are done. We've got ice water for everyone. And this is how Harvey's handling things. Harvey? You good, buddy? That's how this household knows that summer has arrived. It's when Harvey does his hallway sleeps. It's the only time he ever does that. Long and upside down and in that particular spot up against the wall. Must be the coolest spot in the house.
Gotta be.
I'll have to try it sometime. He does look super comfy.
Well, he's also right in front of a fan.
Yeah, that's true. He's fine.
Good morning and happy Tuesday.
Good morning. Breakfast. Then we need to make a video to go up today.
Kaylee didn't sleep too well last night, but I slept great.
I'm wondering if we should get Giles some CBD or something. We're always just up and alert and awake. And we've been playing with him more. I want to try to get him some different kind of like cat puzzle toys because I think he's just understimulated, but like so am I. But I'm not out here screaming at the door every night for 3 hours. You know?
We're workshopping.
Or workshopping. What video do you want to make today?
Is it time for our biannual screw around with the categories?
I think it is. I think it's time to take a look. Our mid-year budget review situation.
I actually have an idea.
You have an idea?
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
It's only about me.
Word. Oops, I flipped you off. I was trying to do peace, but I had bacon. Okay. If you let some stuff kick around, I think that's a move. It's already almost July. It's like dead mid-year.
Yeah.
So. I'm editing. It's already 90 plus degrees outside. AC on at 10 a.m. is absolutely diabolical. We're cooking in here, y'all. I'm also really tired today. Which rules, but I'll be fine. Look at these cats. I've been telling Shay we should just get a little thing right here so Giles can lay in between the desks. Because right now she just has to work out of her lap because his big old butt is taking up her whole desk.
To be fair, I do that sometimes anyway.
Yeah, but not every single day.
Yeah.
Like there's perfect cat space right here. I'm having a little bit of a boy lunch. Bowl of meat. Pack of seaweed. That is all. Got this Trader Joe's beef bulgogi that I've had in the fridge, and it's good. We planned on it being one meal, and then it needs to be more than one meal because there was a lot left.
Yeah.
I really like it. Easy, throw it together. With that teppanyaki that I had, it was super banging, but I ate the whole pack of the teppanyaki, and then I'm not gonna like make rice for lunch, bro. For lunch? No.
Nah.
What are you having for lunch?
I am having a girl lunch. Many, many things. I'm having some of my chili lime rolls and some turkey jerky and some fig cookies and some strawberries and some cheddar cheese.
Fig cookies. Those are my fig cookies. You can't have them without me.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll have some for my afternoon snack. She's on a work call. She's working, but it's hot. So she's airing out. try to play with him outside of the most air-conditioned room in the house, he simply will not, which is so fair. I'm calling it on my work day. It's the hottest part of the day has officially passed, but it's just now really hitting in here. It's cooking. Look at this. He looks like he's seeing things, man. And then there's Harvey. Hi, Harvey. Just enjoying his spoils. I forgot to show them yesterday. Did I? These little cakes, did I show them yesterday?
I think you did.
Whatever. These are the last ones we haven't tried yet. Do we know what flavor they are?
Delicious.
Hello, friends. Good morning. It's we're on the last day of this little heat wave we got going on. Shay's crashing the party, and I think we're surviving, guys. I think we really made it. Yesterday was the hottest day in New York City since 2012, and we lived.
We did.
We got real sweaty there from like 4 p.m. to like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
But we lived. We kind of fell off the grid a little bit as far as making this video goes. It's just hot. We were just hanging out doing little chores and little bits of things. I still got the dishes. I don't think I checked off any of the chores I did on the app. Whatever. We've got almost all of our chores done. We got the cats all settled. We both rinsed off in like ice cold water. I kept turning the shower colder. I was like, I can go colder. It's too hot. We passed out the New York City election results. We're voting for the New York City mayor. Well, the Democratic primary for the New York City mayor, which is basically the vote for the New York City mayor, you know. And we got the results of that in late last night. I woke Shay up to tell her the candidate that we support greatly seems to have won. The results are not official yet, but we're feeling good this morning. I'm feeling happy about the future of the city and all the things we're gonna have going for us over the coming years. You know. So feeling good, feeling happy, getting coffee going. I think it's gonna be another quiet, stick to the house, low-key day.
Although I am taking a dance class.
Yeah, you decided to go through with that?
A late night dance class.
She's gonna take dance class, but she's gonna camp out and hide out in the house. Ice production is a difficult one in our house as well. We don't have an ice machine, so we gotta be on top of this. I think today's a changeover in the middle of the day kind of day.
Yeah, if it freezes.
So that's what we got going on. You ready for breakfast?
Hell yeah.
He's sleeping good.
Lunch. The issue with it being hot is that my body is using all my energy to keep myself alive. And so I'm just not in the mood. So I keep being mean to Shay just for fun. She was trying to open the fridge and I just kept closing it on her. I'm just bullying her just because.
Yeah.
And that's what having a wife is all about. It's honestly not even that hot in here. Like, it's super reasonable and fine. I'm just bored. And this is the inherent problem, right? Is that when I'm super busy at work, I'm like, ugh, I'm so busy. And when I have like a regular normal amount of work to do that is like a crisp 37.5 hours a week, I'm like, oh, this is so boring. And that's on me, really. I have just my regular work to do this week, and I'm like, wow, I I have nothing to do. And it's like my full regular job. But I'm like, oh, there's nothing to do. This is so boring. What else?
Pickle.
Hello. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother you. Don't worry. Oh my god. This may be the longest she's ever been. Well, no, I said I wasn't gonna touch her, but look at the belly. I'm done with my work day. It's been a slog to get through this week. It's killing me. It feels like the week should be over. It's not. I got 2 days left. And 3 work days until vacation, which hurts. And it's warm. Tomorrow's gonna be way better. Today's the last like hot day. It's literally gonna be warmer tonight at midnight than it will be like throughout the entire day tomorrow. So we're really making it through. We're surviving. I'm really bored of
Also, my dress. Look.
working in the heat. Shay's dress. I'm sitting on it a little bit. Shay's making dinner. It's a hard life that we all have. It's rough out here. It's tough. Please walk me through this meal.
We have diced and cooked chicken, which I cooked with some garlic and salt and pepper and dried basil and a little bit of balsamic vinegar. And then it is a peach just cut up with a whole ball of burrata and a little bit of fresh bread, and it's all drizzled with a balsamic glaze.
Where did we get the inspiration for this one?
I have no idea.
The inspiration was from that salad that we had in Chicago.
Oh, right!
We
That
don't
was
remember-
really good.
I don't remember the name of a restaurant, but we had the peach and burrata combo at this place in Chicago near the aquarium, maybe?
Yeah, it was kind of across the way from the bean and the park and all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. It was good. It was honestly super simple. It was banging.
Yeah.
So now every once in a while when it's really hot,
That's what we do.
we both start to get that, maybe we should have peach and burrata when it's just like, because we were baking in Chicago. It was hot there too.
Yeah.
So.
All right. I also want to wear it tomorrow.
Oh, Shay made this little dress out of a different little dress.
It was a large dress.
It was an ugly dress before.
very large, ugly dress, but the fabric so cute and comfy.
She has a cute little comfy dress, and she's on her way to dance class here shortly.
I might wear it. It's really hot out. It might be a good idea.
It might be a good idea. And then if you decide to wear it tomorrow, I won't tell anyone.
You promise?
Only 1,604 people will know.
Don't tell.
Don't tell our friends. Don't tell them. The heat has officially peaked for the length of time it is going to peak. It is now beginning to fall off. The high was 97 today. It's now 95, and it's very slowly trending down. It's going to take our house a little bit longer to cool down, I think, than the outside.
Just a scotch, yeah.
But it's so humid out that opening the windows doesn't help at all, which is brutal. So what I'm probably going to do when Shay leaves here in a little bit is just turn this little AC so it's pointing just at me. And we've also got the one in our bedroom running on not cool at all, just dry. I think they're actually both running on just dry right now because it's the humidity that I can't handle. I grew up in California in the desert. I have never sweat before in my life. I've never sweat before, but now here, my upper lip, I'm sweaty, bro. And I can't function like that. I don't like it. You know what, underneath your boob, it's all sweaty. You know, it's just, I don't like it. So we've got just the dry running mostly. I'll probably kick this one in here to cool. And then at bedtime, it's supposed to cool off enough tonight that I think we might turn this one off at some point in the night. We've been trying to turn it off and like not use so much energy, but we also need to live. And last night Shay got really nervous that the cats were gonna get too hot, it's a tough balance. We tried a window fan for a little bit last night, but like I said, it's too warm out. It's breaking. The heat wave is breaking. Tomorrow will be much better. I'm very glad for that. And even though it's going to be hot when we're in California next week, like the hot there is so dry, it doesn't feel as bad. Like it's bad, but it just doesn't linger. Once you're inside, you cool off instantly, you know? Whereas this one, like last night, we got in a cold shower before bed, and it just took like 10 minutes of just standing there for my body to feel kind of regulated again. It's hot.
All right, I'm venturing out in the tail end of this New York City heat wave to go to a little dance class. One of my old castmates from my very first professional show has been teaching a little series of contemporary dance classes, so I am gonna go ahead and take one of them, and I'm excited.
Buddy, this doesn't look like a great place for you. What are you doing under the bed? Hello? Hey, Bubba. I know. I'm sorry. I've got the bedroom unit is running at just dry. So it's just dehumidifying. I think I said that earlier. And that's making it 86 in here, allegedly. It's still pretty toasty. We got that one running. The other one's running on cool, but this spot right here between the bedroom and the bathroom is so hot because I turned this one off. I want to be a good neighbor and only use as much of the power grid as we need to like live, but woof, it's hot, y'all. This whole vlog is just gonna be like, it's hot every day, isn't it, so far, huh? I also feel bad because the cats like get so grumpy with us, like we are making it hot in here. And I cannot explain to them that I also really hate it and don't want it to be like this. All I can do is put some ice in their water and place them in front of the cool AC and let them breathe in cool air. It's exactly what I'm doing with myself. Oh, I feel bad. They hate it so much. They're all three like as long as they can be with their bellies as out as they can be to cool off. Me too. Me too. Good morning.
Happy Thursday.
We lived. We survived the heat wave.
Mm-hmm.
The high today is 80 degrees.
Feeling good about it.
Feeling great about it. This is the breakfast we've had every day for 2 months. Shay makes hers into a little open-faced sandwich with some of those Calabrian chili peppers on it from Trader Joe's. I like a little breakfast spread personally. Harvey says it's still a little warm for his taste, but we all agree it's much better.
Mm-hmm.
Much better to the point where we've got some plans this afternoon. I'm headed to the office for work today. Shay's gonna be vibing. How was your dance class last night?
It was great.
And then we're meeting our friend Sophia at a barbecue tonight. This evening, not like tonight. So that'll be blessed. We ran out of coffee, so we have to go get more coffee. But I'm going into the office, so I might just swing by Starbucks and I'll send Shay home with the coffee. Well, I'm tired. Also, like a really chill week at work. Knock on wood. And I'm just vibing. Getting regular basic stuff done. Got a couple projects that are starting and like kicking off soon, but I'm also going on vacation next week, so they're kicking off, but like nothing's gonna happen on them for another week at best. So how's Thursday laundry treating you? Good. Leaving the office. Let's go get food with our friends. Shay is downstairs. I wish YouTube had smell-o-vision because the air smells really good.
It does.
Oh my god. We bought ice cream on the way home. Shay won't let me eat it.
That's not what I said.
She took it from me. She won't let me have it.
I just said I can't have it.
She told me that I can't have any and I'm not allowed to eat it. We got home. My sister called and caught us up on a bad date that she went on. And we got ready for bed. And now it's time for me to scoop and then go to bed. Why are your eyes so big right now? We're gonna have some Giles playtime before bed too. Because he's amped up. Look at this guy. Good night. He likes to hunt between things. I think we've got him figured out. He needs Giles' obstacle course. And he keeps trying to take it. And he's getting mad that it's attached. I would like to say, I didn't oversleep. I just went back to sleep. Which I shouldn't have done. But, I'm awake now. My beautiful wife made breakfast. Coffee. We gotta film. It's Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. We gotta do our budget after this, but I'm gonna get breakfast and drink some coffee first. Otherwise, it's gonna be a real weird video. Guess what time it is? Giles. Bonk! I threw it at her.
He was playing with it on its own.
He brought it to me and yelled at me.
Giles!
Oh, now. This looks like a pile of mayonnaise. It's not, it's cheese. But it looked like mayonnaise. You see that?
I do actually see what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm
At
just
first
letting
I
the
was
people
like,
know.
yeah, she's losing it, but
But looking at it, you're like, no, I do look like mayonnaise.
yeah, I see it.
It's not mayonnaise. It's cheese. It's just cheese that we froze from Costco, so now it's a little extra crumbly. Are you having the same thing?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm just having my chili lime rolls.
Ah, what are you having?
I am all set up and ready to start working on the final version of Kaylee's linen shorts. I am excited. I'm a little nervous. I've got all my pattern pieces here. These are from mock-ups that I made specifically for Kaylee out of an old pair of her athletic shorts, and these are pattern pieces from my linen shorts that are like pockets and zipper facings and stuff like that that are kind of universally sized. So we are going to get started on that. I've got my pile of fabric here. Everything's all set and ready for me to start cutting out fabric pieces. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. I'm starting to doubt myself because of the vast size difference between these two, but I feel like that's just something that I'm learning about taking like a menswear concept and you know, tailoring it to fit Kaylee really nicely. Is that some seams are gonna end up looking different than I would expect to see on like a traditional piece of menswear, obviously. And also there's a lot more curves in seams, and I'm like doubting myself because it doesn't look like menswear, but it's not supposed to look like menswear. It's only supposed to look like that once it's actually on Kaylee's body. So I'm nervous, but I also am choosing to trust myself and my tailor's skills in this moment, and know that like everything fit when I did the second mock-up for her, and it's gonna be great. So I bought extra fabric in case I make any mistakes. I've got plenty of extra fabric in case I have a little bit of a screw-up moment, but I'm crossing my fingers that all of this preparation will yield a great result on the first try. So we're gonna see how it goes. A little fun nerdy sewing tip. It's not a hack because it definitely does not save any time, but it is very effective. Is something called drawing a thread, or when you want something to be like perfectly in line with the grain of the fabric, you literally take like a pin and you draw out a single thread of the fabric. And this really does work best on things with a chunky weave like linen. But you can see kind of where these ripples run is where I drew out the single thread, and this is going to be my cut line. And you can see how wobbly the edge of the fabric that got cut is, and that's just a way that you can make sure that all of your pieces, if they're square, at least if they follow the grain of the fabric and they're square, are perfectly on grain and have no wobble to them.
Work break.
All right, so I've made some good progress, but it's going a little bit slowly because I am being very fastidious with my measurements and my markings and stuff. So you can see all of the inside lines are going to be my stitch lines and all the outside lines are going to be my cut lines. And I'm just making sure that everything is measured really, really nicely because linen is such a floaty fabric and it can have a tendency to kind of slide around. So I just want to make sure that everything is going to be exactly the way it needs to be and fit really nicely.
Look at these. Yo. Look at these salads my wife made. What? What you doing? Getting distracted? Yesterday when we were at the meat hook for the barbecue, Shay was standing outside of the building on the street and looked through the window and said, "They have Arethusa ice cream." Arethusa Farm is in Litchfield. Yeah. Where's the farm? The farm itself is...
The farm itself is in Litchfield. Their store is in Bantam.
The farm is in Litchfield. The store is in Bantam. They are very nice to the cows there. We watched an episode of Weekends with Yankee, yep, where they went to go visit the farm and they like shampoo the cows to make them happy. And one thing about California is that we know about happy cows. Okay? Happy cows make good ice cream. Am I lactose intolerant? Yeah. Yep. But we had to. This is the best ice cream that there is, I think, in the world. It's so freaking good. I mean, if you can find it, first of all, good luck. It's the only time I've ever seen it anywhere outside of Connecticut. Yeah. So if you're in New York, go to the meat hook and get Arethusa ice cream. But if you're anywhere near Connecticut, go to Bantam and go to the little dairy and get the ice cream there because it's so freaking... Their coffee ice cream, bro? Oh, it's so good.
All right, I just had dinner and dessert and 2 episodes of Abbott Elementary. And now I'm gonna get to cutting out all of these pieces. I hope that I can get everything like cut and prepped tonight. Might happen, might not. We'll see.
I've been just hanging out playing my game and a little buddy came and joined me. And she's been hanging out and just watching me play. She's just watching the screen and watching me run around. It's almost time to wrap it up, get ready for bed, do some Giles playtime before bed. He slept pretty well last night, so knock on wood that we've discovered the Giles playtime that activates his brain enough to put him to sleep. But I'm going to play a game and let Willow watch a little bit longer. She's having a good time and so am I. It's the nightly Giles obstacle course. This is what we do now. Hey, if it works, it works. He needs obstacles. He's got a viewing gallery. Shay's in the shower. Did the dishes. I'm gonna straighten up in the office as soon as we're done in here, as soon as we're done making the obstacle course. And then it's off to bed for us. Tomorrow's probably gonna be another pretty chill day, getting ready for Sunday. We'll be out of the house all day. It's pretty much Sunday. So, you know, finish up chores, do our projects. I think Shay really wants to finish my shorts. So we'll have to go get some bread and stuff tomorrow. But mostly chilling. And then get ready for Sunday. So I'm going to try to edit this video mostly and try to put Sunday in this video, but have it mostly edited tomorrow, you know? So I only have one day to do. Maybe I'll just post it later on Sunday than usual. But I'm gonna play cat obstacle course and have a wonderful evening chilling with my wife. So, winding down. Good morning. It's the most important time of the day. Popcorn time. Oh, I did a bad job throwing it. Slow start this morning. Shay made breakfast. We're sitting down to eat, and then we're gonna run some errands. Do you know what the weather is today?
It's gonna be a little bit warmer than yesterday, but pretty much the same.
Sick. We have loosely game planned the structure of the day. Shay wants to finish the shorts. I want to get the house clean. Chilling. Giles is being weird. Chill vibes again today. I want to get some editing done on this here vlog. I want to get it mostly done so that way tomorrow I can just drop everything in, edit it real fast, and post as soon as we get home. Yeah, look at breakfast. This is one of the specialty sausages that we got from the Meat Hook Butcher the other day. This is the hot honey sausage. They do different sausage flavors every week, and they post them on Instagram, and then you can go get them. But it's kind of far for us, so we really only go when we're already there for the barbecue. You gotta really make a day out of it, because Brooklyn is... It's like physically near, like technically, if we could just go directly there, if we were driving, it'd be like 3 miles. Yeah. But to get there on the train, you have to like go into Manhattan, through Manhattan, and then back out to Brooklyn. It's very annoying. Or we could take the G train, but then we'd have to take the N to the 7 to the G to the L or something. Like, it's just... Getting between Queens and Brooklyn is way, way harder than it needs to be for no freaking reason. Yeah. So you gotta really make an event out of it to make it happen. So, will you try the sausage so I can see you trying the sausage?
Mm-hmm. This is the hot honey sausage.
Mm.
Yeah, that's just delightful.
What else did we get? What other sausages did we get?
We got a regular breakfast sausage and a rosemary red wine sausage.
Yeah, they do every single week different ones, and sometimes they have like a miso scallion one that's super good. They for a while did like a chicken and waffle sausage, which was wild.
They had a tikka masala.
They had a tikka masala sausage. Like, they do weird different flavors every week, and they're baller.
Yeah.
Super good. They did a clam chowder sausage once. Like, it's wild. It's wild. They'll do anything. So that place is cool. So I'm gonna eat breakfast, and then we're gonna run some errands. Errands. Taking cans. Buying thread. There's a lot going on in the neighborhood today, y'all. Yeah, a lot. There is a street fair on our actual street today, but I think what we're gonna end up going to is actually a little neighborhood pride event. It's a little farther away. We gotta be selective. Shay's got some shorts to make, man. Speaking of shorts, our next errand, thread.
Yes.
I feel like we're buying thread all the time.
Well, anytime something's a different color.
For Christmas, I'm gonna fill Shay's stocking with different color thread.
Honestly, that would be so cool. I would love that so much.
These are not for my shorts. Maybe.
We gotta spend $10.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it would have been $10 in cash out of the ATM, or a couple extra things to round it up to $10. Ooh, that's the one up there.
What'd you get?
I got the thread, obviously, that we need for Kaylee's shorts. And then I got some lace just to dress up a dress that I finished that looked a little plain. And then this is not bias tape, but it's like hem tape. You can just use it to like finish off the edge of things. So, wahoo, success.
We survived the heat wave this week, but that means that the kilometers this week have not been good.
No.
So we're gonna walk to the little pride event later, So it's kind of, there's that park, if you've been watching our vlogs for a while, there's that park that's next to the Costco, the sculpture park, and that's where the Pride event is.
Yeah.
So we're gonna walk there. It's a decent walk. It's a little bit of a huff.
Yeah.
That'll be good to try to catch up on some kilometers for the week, because the first 3 days we didn't leave the house at all. Scary out there.
It was.
So it's a little sunny right now, but it's nice. It's manageable. We'll pack some water. We'll be fine. I was trying to eat seaweed with my lunch. I would also like to say that on the budget video, we said something about how my dad was definitely going to text and say, putting in a grocery order, you guys want anything? That text has come today. We put in some breakfast items that we want. My family is not breakfast family. Before I met Shay, I wasn't a breakfast person. But now she's got me on that breakfast gang. And it's pretty nice. So, and it's also like, once you transition to being breakfast person, you can't it's like, you can't just pop. So, my dad is getting us some breakfast items to have in the house for while we're staying there, which rules. Otherwise, Shay gets super grumpy. All right, change of plans. Shay's in the zone right now, so we're not gonna leave the house. Also because we left the house once already and I was optimistic and excited then. I was a different person then. So we're gonna chill for the rest of today because we're gonna be out of the house all day tomorrow for sure. Already have plans with friends to meet up with them at 11 a.m. So we're chilling. I'm gonna play my game and relax a little bit this afternoon. And then we'll do a power hour for chores maybe right after dinner.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm doing a mini grocery run for us while Shay keeps working on her shorts project. She said, have a nice trip. And I said, see you next fall. And she had no idea what I was talking about. That was apparently the first time she'd ever heard it. I don't know how that happens, but she'd never heard it before, allegedly. She looks so confused. There's also a bakery that's on our street list of things we wanted to eat this year. And she just announced that she's closing her storefront so she can focus on a big, catering contract thing that she got, which is amazing, but also that means that we needed to get there quickly. So I picked up a little bit of what she had left. She had sold out a lot, which is awesome to see the neighborhood supporting her, but also, oh God, I just picked up a couple cookies, which is not her specialty, but you know what, I bet they're gonna be dang good. Grocery haul.
Kaylee went out and got groceries.
I know, I told you. I'm gonna start with the things I think you'll find least exciting.
Okay.
6 eggs, as requested.
Exactly what I asked for. Thank you.
They're all vegetarian-fed diet. I don't know if that's good or bad.
I don't know.
Okay, they didn't have Lincoln Market and their crusty bread selection.
It's just okay.
Is not great at all. In fact, I would say no, there was none of the Rose and Joes that are usually there. Nothing today. So I went a little rogue. Bear with me here. I got these mini potato rolls. Okay, but here, stick with me. Number 1, delicious. These Martin's potato rolls are super good.
That's true.
Number 2, 1 serving, 140 calories, 3 rolls.
That's not too bad.
That's not too bad. They're super delicious. I think they'll toast up well. I think they'll go well with what we're having.
Okay.
So I went a little rogue on that one.
All right, I'm here for it.
I felt like buying another loaf of sourdough toast or something would technically be more in line, but knowing how much bread we had in the fridge felt silly.
Foolish. Yeah.
So but I still wanted to get a fun little bread for dinner tonight, so that I went with this.
Okay.
You see the thought pattern?
I do. I see the vision.
Okay. Jam was also on the list. I did not get fig jam. Normally I get fig jam. I love fig jam. I got wild Maine blueberry.
Oh.
Wild Maine blueberry.
You know the
jam.
weight of my heart,
I
baby.
do. My wife loves a wild Maine blueberry flavor.
I sure do.
So I got that instead because it sounded really good. It was jumping off the shelf to me.
All right.
And then, remember earlier we talked about going to Pastries by Anne. And it's because she's closing. I told them about that as well. Yeah. So I swung by there. There wasn't a lot left, which is great for her. Very happy for her.
Yeah.
But I did get some cookies.
Aww.
I got pandan flavor cookies.
Okay.
I got Coco Loco cookies. And I got butterscotch cookies.
Oh, those sound really good.
Little bitty cookies.
Those sound really good with some tea.
Yeah, like a nice, simple, not too heavy dessert. I thought that you might enjoy those.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I will.
And that is my haul for the day. Thank you.
Hell yeah! Thank you, baby. I really appreciate that. You did a great job.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to eat 3 rolls. Maybe more.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all. Shay's hand sewing my zipper.
Yeah, because I don't have a zipper foot, and so I tried to do the top stitching, but you can see it kind of like veered off course at the end here, and I was like, that's not good enough. So I went back in and I hand stitched.
Wow.
The top stitching.
That's wild, baby. That's some hard work. Thank you.
You're welcome. I just want it to look really good.
It will look really good.
And I want everyone to go, oh my goodness, Kaylee, they fit you so well. Where'd you get them? Be like, my wife made them. And I'll go, what?
I'm gonna tell my whole family. I'm gonna say, don't tell Shay I told you this, but you gotta ask where I got my shorts in front of her. All right, dinner tonight. Pile of bread. This is one of the little sausages that we picked up at the meat hook on Thursday.
Yeah.
Peaches and burrata. As y'all know, we are obsessed. Shay's got some tomatoes on hers. She also had bread, but she ate it already.
I did.
And what's the ballpark on calories?
731.
Oh, a little higher. A little higher, but wow, look at that. Oh, yeah. And now we're going to watch Mamma Mia. Here we go again. So, and Shay's going to be working on some hand projecting for the shorts, and I'm going to be spacing in and out and eating dinner. Breakfast with wild made blueberry jam.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. How's it going?
It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
You
Today's
ready?
gonna be a good day.
You ready for the day ahead?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I am. I'm not awake yet. I still need to shower.
You'll get there.
We'll get there. Charles, you can't come with us. You're not invited to the Pride Parade. You're not. I'm sorry, but you're gonna misbehave and act out and run away. Yes, you will. Look at you. You're lying to me. Yes, you are. You are lying. Yes, you are. Yes. Yeah, huh?
Pride fit check.
Super basic this year. Yeah. We'll get covered in glitter when we get there, and our friend Molly meets up with us. She's the glitter supplier for
She
Pride.
is our glitter supplier.
We have ice water.
Yes.
We have sunscreen.
Yes.
We have protein bars for everyone that are fiber-based for tummies. What else do we need? We need something to get cash.
Yep.
I have my bag.
It, though, 'cause I've got my Tide pen.
Tide pen for her outfit.
Just in case somebody needs it. You never know.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah.
It's also not so hot. It's really nice out. So.
Yeah. It's quite nice.
Yeah, Molly's running a little behind. Yes, we left though. And she says, "Watch the vibe." Yeah, baby. Go over.
Hello, hello. We are registered to vote in New York City.
Awesome.
All right, everyone, right behind me.
Ready to go pick a duck.
Yes, there are lots of them. Enjoy it. All right.
Arms and hair.
It's like hair. I said hair and I mean it. Molly's gonna be so pissed we got glitter baptisms without her.
We just got glitter baptisms.
I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Can you still see the glitter on my hat?
Kind of.
Give me a shimmer. It's a shimmy. I've never been this sweaty in my entire life. It's sweaty. It's not that hot, but it is sweaty. stopped for a beer and some air conditioning. Now we're beginning a slow walk to dinner. We've been like mildly drinking all day, but it's been chill vibes. It's been super hot. That's been the thing slowing us down, honestly. It's so hot, but it's cooling down a lot. We're gonna get pasta and air conditioning to close out this wonderful day.
Seriously, I have a cool undertone in winter, a warm one in the summer.
Same.
It's delicious. It's tart and sweet and vodka.
It's tart, it's sweet, and it's vodka.
Oh, it's a little fancy cup for cheese.
Yeah.
All day at Pride today, Shay was talking about wanting a spiralized potato, and then we got distracted and forgot. And now we're at home, or in our neighborhood, and the street fair is still going, clearly. And I think I remember seeing a spiralized potato booth here this morning.
And 11. You want to play?
So we're gonna go find a spiralized potato for my wife. Are you happy?
I am so happy.
Wrap up for the week. My steps were down this week, kilometers down this week. Joy up this week, heat and temperature up this week.
Weight down.
Weight down this week. As of this morning, I was down overall, total since I started, 26 pounds. Which rules? That was before I ate all that pasta though.
You know what that means?
So I'll definitely back up right now because I'm full of pasta.
Rest putting you down, but in a good way.
I don't know what she just said, but that's gonna be all from us. I'm gonna get this video edited, posted, ready to roll tonight as soon as I get up these stairs. So thanks for hanging out with us. Next week, you're not gonna have a vlog. We're gonna do a 2-week extravaganza covering all of our California trip. So I will see you when I see you.